Hello to all of you amazing web slingers. Welcome to Livin on the Edge, the podcast all about our friendly neighborhood Spider-Man. My name is Alec. I'm one of your hosts. You can follow me at @_VSmartAlec on Twitter.
And I'm Brian. I'm the other host. You can follow me at RedOverviews on Twitter.
If you want to follow our podcast on Twitter, you can go to @LOTE_podcast. If you want to follow On Comics Ground on Twitter, you can go to @OnComicsGround. And if you go to our website, we post daily reviews, news, editorials, and all that jazz. So, Brian, how are you doing today?
I'm doing pretty good. I finally came back to Massachusetts the other day because I had no reason to stay in Florida anymore.
Good, you escaped. You
escaped
the cult of Orlando.
I did.
I'm surprised there's not been a horror game set in Orlando yet.
Give
where
it
it's like
time.
Everybody's super creepy and weird.
I
don't know.
I give it till Resident Evil 9.
Did you see the meme on Twitter where it's like the like when they reveal Resident Evil 9, it's just gonna say sex, and then it's going to highlight the like vertical line of E and the X to be 9. And it'll be the ultimate showdown between Chris and Leon, where Leon must decide whether or not he will continue. I fucking love that meme. I do not know how it started. I don't know where it came from.
I don't either, but I love it so much. It's on the same level of the Devil May Cry meme where Dante doesn't know what sex is.
I think that's a Leon meme too, because like every meme with
both of them, they're just clueless and idiot, and
they're just both himbos. They're both himbos.
They are. Dante is the ultimate fucking himbo.
Yeah. God, I love both of those so much, but I'm glad you're back home. And how do you like your cat or your parents' cat?
He is so clingy.
I wish I could. Well, my cat is kind of clingy in the way where he's just an asshole. But like, if you don't give him attention, he'll like throw a hissy fit. But I know what you mean, because I've had to cat sit before for like these two cats, and you would not believe how clingy they were. Like, it was insane how clingy they were. But no, I saw the video you posted on Twitter. His name is Rocky, right?
Yeah, he is adorable, but I wish he would leave my cables alone.
Does he always interrupt you when you're on your computer?
Oh yeah.
Good.
And he loves to just gnaw on my headphone cord and my charger and just stop it.
Well, that's the price we pay. But so to everyone listening, we are releasing this after our Spider-Man 3 commentary track, because for many reasons. One, because of the topic of today, but more importantly also, in our last commentary track, we've recorded all of them. We've recorded of the Raimi trilogy, the web duology, the MCU movies, and Venom and Spider-Verse. And in our last one, which is Far From Home, we addressed what was going on, but we are both kind of well, that's not going to come out till July.
Yeah.
So it feels like it would be way too late, but we just want to say right now, and I've been very dumb. I do not blame Brian. I've been very dumb about how to address this on social media, because I've been super focused on addressing it on my personal account. But we are in full support of Black Lives Matter. Everything that's happened with police brutality is complete and utter bullshit. It should not be happening.
Defund fucking police.
Defund the police. We are all for it, because this system is not working. This system is failing many people, especially black people in America. and this should not be happening in 2020, but it is, and it's super unfortunate and unnecessary. But like, use your voice, sign any petitions you can. If you can donate to organizations and funds, do it. But we just want, like, hopefully, like, even though this is a bit late, we just want this episode to be out there so you guys know that we are in full support of this. And
the reason it's taken so long for episodes to come out is we figure more important shit is happening than two guys watching a Spider-Man movie.
yeah, like, it's like, even though like it would be a nice distraction, which a lot of people need, it wouldn't feel right, especially if we wouldn't address it in the if we wouldn't address it in the episode, like, because they were all pre-recorded. They were all recorded in May, so it's
we did it all within like 2 weeks, I think.
Yeah, so so we just wanted to address, like, in the later episodes, those are all pre-recorded before, like, well, the Far From Home one we recorded like after the protests like first started.
Yeah, it was like a day or two after they really kicked off.
Yeah, so but like all in all are pre-recorded. But so hopefully this one coming out will let you know that we are aware of what's going on, and we are doing everything we can to help support the movement, and just let you guys know that we do support Black Lives Matter, and we are all for defunding the police, because we are all for getting actual justice, because, like I said, this should not be happening in 2020. But it is, because some people are still racist and homophobic and abuse power and stuff. But yeah, so we just want to let you guys know that, and we hope you all are doing well, because it seems like the world's insane, but this is the time where we all need to come together and really fight for justice and equality. So, Brian, do you have anything else to say on that?
Nah, you pretty much said everything I wanted to say. Just just don't stop talking about this stuff.
Yeah, do not let it fade away just because the police were like, okay, we're going to convict all of the 4 police officers who killed George Floyd. Don't just stop. Like, this can't stop, because it's not just an isolated incident. This is happening every day. We got to make sure the officers who killed Breonna Taylor get justice. We got to make sure all police officers who have abused their power get justice, because they should not be. Nobody like that should have power, and we as a people are stronger than the powers that be. Like, I know this quote has been thrown around a lot, but as they said in V for Vendetta, people shouldn't be afraid of their governments. Governments should be afraid of their people. And that is true, because we have the real power. So do not stop fighting. Keep sharing every article. Keep sharing every video. Keep signing petitions. And like I said, if you can donate, do it. If you can't, do not feel guilty at all, because we are all stripped for cash in this pandemic. But yeah, so we just wanted to open this up by saying that. And in our Far From Home one, you'll hear us basically say this whole sentiment again, because we didn't think we'd be recording another episode until the Far From Home commentary track came out. But with the news that happened and with everything that has been going on in the world, we were like, let's release an episode so like we can get our thoughts out on what's going on out in the world. But so that's that on that. So moving on. Yesterday, we're recording this on Friday, June 12th, And yesterday, a big thing happened. A big thing. Um, PS5 was revealed. They revealed all the games on it, and especially one, which was the first game revealed.
GTA 5.
GTA 5. Yeah, we're all talking about no. Um, God,
God,
that
why?
was disappointing though.
That
Was
was
like,
the worst way they could have opened.
yeah, that and the fact that like they rebounded immediately, I was like, thank God, because
Oh yeah, no, the fact that they instantly like fixed, they were able to pull back from that. I was amazed, but why open with the game that everyone already owns on like 4 different systems?
it's the new Skyrim. It is the new Skyrim. Like, because at least Elder Scrolls has announced 6 already. We have not heard anything about GTA 6, so yeah. But basically, so first off, what were your thoughts on the PS5 presentation overall?
It took them like 2 years of state of plays. They finally made a good showcase.
They did, they did, because this is the only good showcase since, I'd say, at least between PlayStation and Xbox, in my opinion, the best one since E3 2018 when PlayStation did the deep dive for Last of Us and Death Stranding and Ghost of Tsushima and Spider-Man. Xbox, I'm not gonna make this a console wars thing because the console wars are fucking stupid. They're both pieces of plastic that play video games.
Yeah.
Like,
if you're fucking an adult and you still unironically do this shit, just stop.
yeah, it's stupid. There's no point to it, especially because Xbox is not going to be around for much longer. That's me being stupid. But basically, like, Xbox's showcases have been underwhelming to me because they haven't really showed anything except for stuff that's like third party.
Yeah.
Like the biggest thing was Cyberpunk, and that was pretty much it.
Yeah, the only like exclusive that Microsoft has that people still care about is Halo, and even then people are kind of dropping off of that.
They only showed one trailer, and
they've shown 2. One was just him holding a helmet, and then
that's right.
A year or 2 later, they showed the one where he wakes up in the ship.
And then the creative director left immediately after.
That was the funniest thing. The funniest thing where the very next day after that trailer dropped, creative director gone.
And like also their first showcase that kicked off Summer Game Fest. That did not show anything. The only game that looked good on that was like the first game shown, and that's already on PC. Do you remember that one, the Bright Memory Infinite one?
I think
it was like the one that was made by one guy.
I'm blanking.
Yeah, it was a first-person shooter that just looked pretty cool to me, but it's already on PC, so it doesn't really matter. But like, you know, we're holding off on the main topic, just cause. But some of the games that really piqued my interest from the PlayStation conference was Ratchet and Clank, and I've never played Ratchet and Clank before.
You need to. You need to right now.
Are all of them available on PS4?
I want to say you can get them on the PlayStation Store.
Okay, because I know there was the 2016 one that like coincided with a movie that came out.
Yeah, that one's okay.
Yeah, I don't know, but this one, it looked really good, especially like Like, I was like, okay, how much of a graphical leap is there going to be? It's not a huge one, but it's still very noticeable.
Yeah, like you
Especially,
can tell it's better still. Like I the fucking transitions are so good.
yeah, and the ray tracing too, like with the reflections and the lighting and stuff. It's very noticeable how good the PS5 runs games. So there was that one, and then there was Kena Bridge of Spirits. That one
Yeah.
looked very, very fun. Like
Uh, I was surprised at how many like 3D platformers there were.
yeah, it feels like those are just long gone, but
Yeah,
no.
so I felt very happy when I saw like I think 3 or 4 of them.
Yeah, like Kena was one of them. I'm blanking on what the others were.
Okay, Ratchet, Kino,
Also, sorry if you guys hear rumbling. It's raining outside.
yeah, I did actually hear a little bit there, but it's fine. Uh, yeah, whatever. It doesn't matter right now. They all look good.
Yeah. So,
Uh,
like that one, and then, like, of course, Resident Evil 8.
yeah,
Like,
the worst kept secret Capcom has ever had.
oh, yeah, like that leaked a month ago.
Yeah, like they even got the werewolf right.
Like, the title right, Chris Redfield being a villain, which, like, I'm interested to see, like, where this is gonna go. Like,
Right.
did
Also,
he kill Mia? Did he kill Mia in that trailer? Did
I
he
don't
shoot
know.
her?
I don't know who he shot.
Because, like, well, first of all, Ethan's back, which I think we're both very happy about, right?
Yeah, like I I much prefer third person, but it, Ethan is cool because he's just a normal guy.
Yeah, and like it's cool to navigate the Resident Evil universe through the eyes of just like an accountant. Like
Yeah,
we like he looks like he dresses like an accountant or something. But like I like him because he's very sardonic and sarcastic, but not in like an over the top way.
yeah. Like like the best way that I've described him is he's basically Frank West from Dead Rising 1.
Yeah, yeah, I remember you
Like
said that.
like he's just a guy.
Yeah, he's just a guy in the middle of this whole thing.
Yeah, and
He's
he's
just
got
like,
to deal
well,
with all this crazy bullshit.
and like this looks like it's taking a lot of inspiration from what Resident Evil 4 was going to be before it went through a lot of changes.
Yeah, there's definitely a lot of Resident Evil 4 influence. Like, the big castle, this creepy cult looking thing.
I
The
mean,
the
Chris looks like he just
inventory
stole.
is the inventory is straight up RE4's.
Ah, okay. And
And
Chris
that's
looks
the
like he
best
just.
one, so good.
Chris looks like he stole Leon's getup from Resident Evil 4. Like,
I
not
was
even
gonna
gonna
say
lie.
I thought it looked like he stole Mr. X's.
It looks like a mix of Leon and Mr. X. But like do you think Chris is like actually evil, or do you think it's like a Jill Valentine situation where it's like, oh, he's under control?
I feel like it's gonna be that.
Yeah.
But
Nevertheless, the saga continues where Chris never keeps the same face.
no, but he looks more like he did before,
Yeah.
so it's a
He's
massive improvement over RE7, where he looked like a completely different person.
I just like to imagine Chris Redfield as a Time Lord that just regenerates between each game, and that's why he always looks different.
But can we get an episode of Doctor Who where the Doctor just punches a boulder into a volcano?
Please. The Doctor can do that. They can do that.
Doctor could totally do that.
Like, they're apparently Time Lords are like super strong and have super strength. So I would not be surprised if they could do that. But
I could
so
totally see it.
so there's that. One that I'm very excited for is Deathloop.
Deathloop looks awesome.
Like, and they announced it's a launch title, and I'm so happy about that because like the only launch title they said was explicitly a launch title was the main topic we're going to get to in a bit.
Yeah.
But like Deathloop looks so much. It like I tried to play Dishonored and it didn't really interest me. Just it's like the same problem with that I have with like BioShock or Assassin's Creed. It's like the style doesn't really interest me. Like the setting and the aesthetic don't really interest me that much to keep me playing. But
Yeah.
this one's aesthetic, I'm all about it. I'm all
Same.
like the old style movie um, aesthetic. I love it. I love everything about it.
It kind of gives me like Team Fortress 2 vibes a little bit.
Kind of like a little bit, yeah.
Like it's like just cartoony enough to give me that kind of vibe.
Yeah. And I also like the concept that it's like, you know, you have your main campaign, but like multiplayer is mixed in with it because like the other assassin can be someone who's online.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah. Like, so it's like, I really like the concept, and I think it'll be like a big hit when PS5 comes out because it's only coming on PS5. It's not going to be on Xbox Series X.
Okay.
Yeah, but
yeah, I love that the idea of taking respawning in a video game and making it a plot point.
yeah, like Death Stranding did something like that, but I don't think like there was actually a game over. Is there? I thought
I
it.
don't think so.
I think it's like you don't die; you just get sucked into the shadow realm and have to fight your way out.
Okay, I haven't played Yu-Gi-Oh since I was like 6, but I would totally buy Death Stranding if in it when you die you get sent to the Shadow Realm and you have to fight in a Yu-Gi-Oh battle to get your way out of it.
Oh god.
You gotta beat the duelist champion to win to get out.
Oh my god. But yeah, it's something like that, I think, where it's like you get sucked into like the BT world thing. I don't know. I haven't played it yet. I'm probably I'm waiting till it's like cheap and then I'll play it because I've heard very mixed things about it.
Yeah.
But yeah, so there's that, and then Horizon 2.
Horizon 1 Noon.
Horizon, I love that. I love that one. But
Yeah, Forbidden West is the actual title, and
Forbidden West, yeah. I have not beaten the first one. I need to play it all the way through. I haven't yet.
Same.
But this looks very good. It looks very good. That's all I can say. Ghostwire Tokyo. I wanted to talk about that one. That one looks very good.
Oh yeah, I had forgotten about that one until that trailer.
The thing that sucks is that Ikumi Nakamura is not directing it anymore, so that's an L.
Yeah,
Not buying it anymore. I'm kidding, but it does look good though. It does look good.
It also that and Returnal.
Returnal looked very interesting. Yeah.
Those are like the two closest things to a Silent Hill game I'm getting. It seems, and that makes
hopefully they'll announce a new Silent Hill soon. We'll see.
Konami, please.
Godfall. Don't really care.
It's Gearbox, so I automatically do not care.
Yeah, I do not want to give Randy Pitchford money.
No.
Because he's apparently a pedophile. So, how does he still have... I mean, I was going to say, how does he still have a job? But I already know the answer to that.
You know.
Yeah. But, yeah, no. So, there's that one called Solar Ash, which looks pretty interesting.
Yeah, that one kind of reminded me of Journey.
Yeah, I thought it was going to be like Journey 3 or something.
There was a Journey 2?
I think there wasn't there? Maybe I'm just having Mandela effect or something.
Let me look it up.
Because I feel like there was like a second Journey game. Maybe it was announced and it just hasn't come out yet.
Maybe?
I don't know, but that one looked interesting. And then there was Hitman 3, which...
I looked up Journey 2 video game. First thing that pops up, Journey to the Mysterious Island. So
is that actually it?
no, that's the movie with The Rock, and
Oh, right.
yeah,
Right.
there is no Journey 2.
Okay. So I guess it was just Mandela effect.
Yeah,
But yeah, so I think those are all the big titles. Hitman 3. I haven't played Hitman, and I don't really care to.
Hitman's cool. I like
It
it.
yeah. I don't know. Maybe I'll play it at some point. Um
It's fun. Like, it's just the ways you could kill your targets are hysterical sometimes.
yeah, I've seen some videos that look.
There's a rubber ducky that's a bomb.
I love that. I love that.
You just
NBA 2K lived up to its thing where it just shows sweaty people and it's like, look how better the graphics are.
and it's just a pure CG trailer without any actual gameplay.
Yeah. So,
If Spike Lee
Demons.
isn't directing the story mode this time, I don't care.
Spike Lee directed an NBA 2K story mode.
Yeah, it's called Livin' the Dream.
Oh my god.
It's the worst thing ever.
um,
And it's hilarious.
they announced Demon's Souls remake or
I am
remaster.
happy I think it's a remake. I am happy for all the Souls fans out there.
Is that it? Is it related to Dark Souls?
I think it is like the original Dark Souls.
Okay. Yeah, I know nothing about it, so but I'm
Same.
happy for everybody who's a fan.
Yeah.
The greatest game, Bug Snacks.
Ugh.
That one just That one's just so fucking weird. I don't.
It's like you eat the living fruit and then you become it, and then
It's gonna be the knack of this launch lineup.
and then at the very end, all the food comes together and leads a revolt and forms a Megazord that's the size of a person. They eat the cameraman, I guess. I'm scared.
Where's Knack 3? That's what I'm wondering. Knack 3 when? But so there was that one Capcom game called Pragmata, which looks interesting.
Yeah, that one is a weird. Like, I don't know what's going on.
I thought it was gonna be like BioShock Future or something. Because I thought it was like the big daddy and the little girl, like in BioShock.
Yeah, that's what it reminded me of.
So I was like, oh shit, is it like BioShock, but they're gonna like go in the far future instead of like 1917 or something? But no, it's a new IP, which is cool. I think that's all. I think that's all the stuff. Oh, also the console itself, I like it.
Yeah, it's weird, but I don't hate it.
It's weird in a good way, in my opinion, because it looks like it's from like one of those 2008 PS5 leaked things or whatever.
It straight up does. Like, I am so happy with all the memes we've been getting.
Yeah, because
my favorite is, we mentioned Yu-Gi-Oh earlier. It's the one where they just Photoshop Kaiba's head on top of it.
Yeah, I saw that.
It looks like his collar.
I love it. I love it.
That one's probably my favorite.
My favorite ones are the ones where it's like someone puts like the bodies hit the floor over like a very pixelized version of the image.
Yeah.
In Windows Movie Maker. But yeah, I like the console itself. I think it looks very cool. I like the white. I like the white and black.
Yeah.
Like it's a good change up.
Colors.
It definitely will, but I like it because it's a nice change up from the past 4 generations.
Yeah.
But
I'd say is I cannot wait for this upcoming Christmas where many parents will get their children the digital only version because it's cheaper, along with a bunch of discs to go with it.
Yep. That's
it's going to happen, you know it.
It will. Unless they're both the same price.
Yeah.
Because who knows? Because they didn't. They implicated on like the official press release that they could be the same price. So who knows?
Right now,
But
Microsoft and Sony are just staring each other down until one of them reveals the price.
yeah, they like that's because as Microsoft learned from last generation in 2013 when they revealed the $600, not $600, $500 price. Then E3 PlayStation was like, oh, it's $400. So they're definitely staring each other down. But okay, so we covered all that. Now on to our main topic, because we are a Spider-Man podcast.
Yeah.
So it's been rumored since December that there was a new Spider-Man game coming out in holiday 2021. We have a new Spider-Man game. Not what we expected, though. This is Spider-Man Miles Morales. And it is there's been a lot of confusion in the past day about what this game is exactly.
It literally just this morning there was a shit ton of confusion.
Because it sounded like it was going to be a remaster with like this expansion bundled into it.
Yeah, which, if it was going to be that, I would have been pissed.
Yeah, but Insomniac has clarified a couple hours ago that this is a standalone game. That it's on the scale of Uncharted Lost Legacy, pretty much.
Yeah.
So about 10 hours, which I think is fine for a launch title. I think that's fine.
Yeah.
James is not happy about that. James.
No.
James talked to us before we started this episode. He is not a fan of this being more or less an in-between kind of game.
Yeah, which I can definitely understand why.
Yeah, because it's not the full sequel, which I can get, because this is why I was kind of like, they should have had Miles get bitten in Spider-Man 2, and then do like a big spin-off game. Because they set up a lot in the first game for the sequel.
They set up like 12 things.
And that's not even counting the city that never sleeps, which sets up another 12 things.
God.
Like, yeah, now we have...
I started playing that DLC like a couple months ago. I remember why I stopped playing it. It's so boring.
And it sets up way too much. It sets up the more interesting shit you want to see. But it's like, nope.
Yeah, like the story itself isn't interesting, and fuck Screwball. She better never appear ever again in anything.
If she is in the Miles Morales game, I'm going to break my PS5.
I will stab myself with its pointy collar.
Oh my god. She better not be in it. Like, by any means. Because it's... Like, I get what they were going for. And it is intentional that she's annoying, but it's like, at the same time, it's not fun.
I can't go through, 30 missions of that?
Again, no. Like, no way, no how.
I could barely handle one side mission with her.
100% completing the DLC was a nightmare.
Yeah.
But, yeah, no, hopefully she is not in it, but look, okay. This game looks fucking incredible.
It looks gorgeous.
You can tell the improvement from PS4.
Straight up, you can see it.
With the snow, we both said we wanted winter setting.
Yep. And all I needed for the next Spider-Man game, playable Miles and snow, and I get both.
Get both. Oh god, it looks so good. I love the pinkish skyline in the first thing of him swinging. I love that. It looks so beautiful.
And when it first started and it's him pressing up against something using his Venom Blast, I thought it was going to be an Infamous game.
Me too. I thought it was going to be Infamous or something along those lines. And then I heard Yuri Lowenthal and was like, it's Spider-Man.
Yep.
And then you see the mask, and like, oh my god, it's Spider-Man. And I think this is going to be good. I think it's going to be a good launch title. I also like the be greater and be yourself taglines.
That's so good.
I love it. Also, I feel like we're going to get to play as Miles, like, on the street, like, in civilian clothing.
I wouldn't be surprised.
Because they showed that, like, after the first swinging thing, or whatever.
Yeah.
Like, they showed a shot of him walking down the street in his puffed up fur coat. Like, that's pimp. Like, that's cool. Like, Miles Morales was, like, very dorky in the first game, and I'm like, they're making him so cool in this one.
Right.
They're taking cues from Spider-Verse, I think.
Oh, totally. Everything with Miles in it has been taking cues from Spider-Verse lately.
Absolutely, yeah.
Yeah.
What were you going to say?
I was just going to say, you mentioned, you'll be able to walk through the streets as just Miles in the civilian clothes. I feel like that was the thing they wanted in the first game with Peter, but they just didn't have time or something.
Yeah, they said it would have been too much padding or something, which I understand. But I think this game will be bigger than we expect because of side missions and stuff and open world and whatnot.
Yeah.
Because I feel like it would be a waste to have an open world game where it's just like there isn't a whole lot to do.
Excuse me, yeah. It'd be a waste if there's just no side missions whatsoever.
Yeah, so I think they're going to have stuff, but this is definitely taking a lot of weight off of the actual Spider-Man 2 sequel.
Yeah,
because now it's like we're developing Miles as Spider-Man, so it's like him and Peter are both going to be experienced to some degree in Spider-Man 2.
Yeah, I feel like the reason that they're doing this with giving Miles his own Lost Legacy game is they wanted to give him some of the spotlight before he has to share it with Peter in the sequel, because I guarantee you they're both going to be playable.
They will, and it's understandable because it's like it would feel very cramped in the sequel if we did not have something with Miles before then.
Yeah, so I feel like they're giving him this to both develop him and to give him the attention he deserves before he has to share it with Peter in the next game.
Yeah. Now, who do you think the villain is? Do you think it's Prowler, or do you think it's someone else?
I think it's going to be Prowler because he's the only Miles villain, really.
Pretty much.
Like, they can't do Ultimatum because that won't work. So it's got to be Prowler.
Yeah, unless they just change a lot about Ultimatum.
They'd have to change every single thing about him.
Yeah.
He'd be Ultimatum in name only.
Pretty much. But, I saw your tweet about Artemis Fowl, the criminal goblins.
Oh, yeah, it's like, who made a sequel to Bright?
God, that is, no, that is...
It's bad. I haven't seen the movie yet. I'm probably going to later today because I'll be bored. But, man...
There's a 14% on Rotten Tomatoes.
Oh.
God. But anyway, back on topic. It probably will be Prowler, but I wonder who the people are that have like the powers of that one girl from Infamous.
I was gonna say the weird like purple tech thing.
Yeah.
It's I don't know why, but probably because it's purple, it makes me think of Saints Row 4.
It does a bit. It does. I don't know. Like, do you think it's like Kingpin or Tinkerer doing stuff?
Probably Tinkerer.
Probably. I don't know. We'll have to wait and see.
Yeah.
Because I have a lot of questions about what is happening in this game. Because at least we do not have to deal with Miles having a cop dad in this one, because he's dead.
Oof.
Yeah. Cops in media is going to be very just
They've
different
already
from here on out.
canceled cops and live PD,
Oh
so
yeah, they have, which rightfully so, because
yeah,
we do not need cop glorifying stuff on TV anymore or in movies and whatnot.
no, like I I almost guarantee you in Spider-Verse 2, Jefferson's gonna have a totally different job.
He will. He will. He 100% will. Unless studios are just still going to be tone deaf.
Which is which is totally possible. So
Yeah. So who knows? But it's going to be interesting because, like, will Miles tell Rio who he is? Are we going to get a lot of side characters in this game? Like, how expansive is the story?
yeah,
It's what I'm wondering. And like, how many villains are there going to be? Like, are we going to get Mysterio or something? Are we going to get Craven? Are we going to get Lizard? Like, who are we going to get? And
yeah. I was gonna say I think we'll probably get Mysterio at some point
yeah,
because like he's popular enough that like people see him. He's like, oh, cool, it's Mysterio, and he's like low level enough that it's like Peter doesn't need him right now. So just which it's I don't know what they're gonna do with villains, but I hope they give put in some cool ones for Miles to fight, and not just random ones that Spider-Man doesn't use anymore.
yeah. Also, a reason I feel like this game has to be a bit more expansive than we're thinking is because you're introducing two new powers for Miles. You're introducing invisibility and the Venom Blast. So,
Yes. Which, with that invisibility, I hope that means that if there are stealth sections in this game, they'll actually be good.
yeah, because the stealth in the first game is not good.
It's terrible.
I love the game, but the stealth in the game is not good. It's so tacked on.
Yeah, it is there for. It is just there for challenges, and that is all.
And to be akin to Arkham.
Yeah. That is the most. Hey, look! Remember? Hey, this is kind of like Arkham Asylum City, whatever. Like, remember Batman?
Yeah, it's not going to be. Well, I hope this is. I hope this has good stealth stuff.
Yeah,
because it's like stealth in the first game did not matter. Like,
no.
If you took out a first wave of enemies completely stealthily, the second wave will immediately know you're there.
Yeah, which is stupid.
It is very stupid. Like it doesn't help at all.
No,
but
like at that point, just as soon as I get all the stealth challenges completed for that mission, okay, now go straight to regular attack.
Yeah,
because it's not like it matters anymore.
Yeah, I wonder if Norman is going to be in the game in any capacity.
I wouldn't be shocked if he gets a couple of mentions at least.
Yeah, I don't think he'll be the main villain, but
no, definitely not.
Yeah.
And we're not going to see any more mayor posters around since he resigned at the end of the first one.
Did he resign? I thought it was just like he was just like, oh shit, I'm in a shithole now.
Nah, he quit.
He did?
Yeah, because he knew this shit's not salvageable.
Did like JJ announce it on one of his podcast episodes?
Yeah.
Okay, then I missed it.
Yeah, it's like, okay, so I kind of sort of caused a pandemic that nearly killed like half of the city. I can't salvage this.
Now imagine if we could get that in real life. If only. It is like a lot of people have said like Spider-Man fans do like just found out what real life is. Like in terms of people comparing it to the game, but it is like strikingly very similar.
Yeah.
Like with the signs and the fact that New York is the epicenter and the fact that we have an incompetent person in chief who is handling it very shittily. I'm sorry if some of y'all are like, don't talk about politics. I don't care. It's important to talk about.
Yeah.
But like, and the fact that Osborn in the game was based off of Trump.
He straight up is.
Like, it's just...
There is no denying that.
There is no denying it. With the fucking logo for his campaign.
Yeah. Just like how there is no denying that Lex Luthor is based on Trump as well, from ever since he's become a CEO.
Yeah. And how Lex Luthor in Batman v Superman is based off of Max Landis. He is. He 100% is.
God,
Fuck Max Landis. All my homies hate Max Landis.
he's the worst.
If you're wondering why I'm saying that, look it up. But also I gotta say I like his suit. I think like why I like his suit here more than they do in the comics because it has actual texture and dimension to it.
Yes, that is Miles. The biggest problem with Miles' suit is it is super plain.
Yeah, the movie Into the Spider-Verse made it a lot better because it made it more different.
It's much more unique with like the spray painted feel to it.
Yeah, and of course his clothes over it.
Yeah,
and also just yeah, but this one it like has you can see like it looks like he has sneakers attached to it. You can see like the actual you can see the textures on it, and also like the red lines and the spider are made out of the same material as the white spider. If you look close enough, yeah, it's just painted red.
That's actually cool.
Yeah. So this definitely makes Spider-Geddon canon, which makes me sad. But because remember, PS4 Peter was like, "Hey, I might want to use that suit for my own Miles," and
oh no. Well, it's fine. It worked out.
Yeah. So, last question. This is going to be a short episode because there isn't a whole lot to talk about. But what do you think? Where do you think Peter is during all of this?
I want to say I'm actually not sure. I know that you posted a tweet earlier, and that I actually kind of agree with what you said, but I'll let you take care of that.
Where I said like I think he's in Symkaria.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can see that happening. Now they'd have to explain why Spider-Man's like actively being involved in a war. But I think it would make sense that's like MJ's in a bit of trouble and he owes Sable a favor, so he's like, okay, I gotta go hold down the Fort Miles. And maybe the opening level of the next game will be Peter and Symkaria helping, kind of like the first game where it's like Peter at the end of something wrapping something up.
Yeah.
Like with Kingpin, and now he's wrapping up whatever's going on with Sable and Symkaria. So who knows? But some people have said maybe he's doing Spider-Geddon during this, which would retcon the whole outfit thing. Which I don't want any Spider-Geddon references in this game at all whatsoever. Please don't. Some people think he's like Venom now, which I'm like, I don't know. I don't think it's that deep. I think it's just Peter's doing something else and Miles or he might still be in New York and Miles is just away from him.
Yeah, like maybe he's just busy doing another thing. You know, he's Spider-Man. He's got other shit to deal with.
Yeah. So who knows?
Miles is also Spider-Man, and he's got his own shit to deal with.
Yeah. Do you think the map? Do you think we're in Brooklyn in this game, or do you think it's still Manhattan? We're still in Manhattan because I recognize Times Square.
I was about to say I think we're still Manhattan.
Yeah, which is fine. Like it's fine using
a couple levels in Brooklyn, but not. Yeah. I don't think we're getting that whole like town.
Yeah, probably not till the real sequel. But
yeah,
when do you think that's going to come out? Do you think it's going to come out 2021, or do you think it's?
I think it will.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if like the game ends with a trailer for the sequel. Some people may be like, that's advertising bullshit. I'm like, yeah, but it is essentially a prequel to the next game.
Yeah, it is a sequel to the first game, but it's not like the sequel, I guess.
Yeah. It's someone said it's a 1.5 game, which it's a spin-off. It's a spin-off, which I'm
It's
fine
like
with.
it's like the fucking 30 Kingdom Hearts games before Kingdom Hearts 3.
Also, I like it if Miles doesn't have any tech. He just has his invisibility and his Venom Blast.
Yeah, because you don't need gadgets on top of the two cool powers.
Yeah, and that will create a big difference between both Miles and Peter and how they play.
Yes.
Also, I just want to say the main thing I'm looking forward to with this game is the Snapcube fan dub that they make. Have you seen? You saw the one for the first game?
I have.
I need to hear Alfred Coleman as Miles again, because like as soon as he came up in the first fan dub, he started sucking his teeth, and I love it. I need to.
That's right.
I need an entire fan dub with Alfred Coleman as Miles in his own game. But yeah, so I am very much looking forward to this game. I was very on the fence of like before this presentation, I was like, I don't know if I'm gonna get PS5 at launch. Then they showed Spider-Man Miles Morales, and I was like, okay, I need to get it now.
Right.
Yeah, it's a requirement now of me.
Yeah, exactly. Well, I'm obligated to get it now, so that we can fucking talk about it.
Yeah. Well, I gotta eat. I am starving, so we're gonna. Do you have anything else to talk about?
Not really. Just I'm looking forward to the game. It looks great. Everything about it, like just I'm hoping we get some costumes like in the first game.
We need the Spider-Verse costume.
We need the Spider-Verse. Miles needs more suits.
He does. He does.
And I would not be shocked if he does get like a redesign in the comics eventually.
He probably will.
Like he just needs more to his suit. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah.
But that's besides the point. Yeah, it looks cool, and I really hope that it's a good game. And
yeah, me too.
It's worth whatever it ends up costing me, along with the system, which I'm sure will cost me like $700.
Thankfully, it comes out around my birthday, so I can use the cop out where it's like, hey, can I get this for my birthday / Christmas present, please? And
damn, my birthday is tomorrow, so I can't pull that card.
Well, happy early birthday to you.
Thank you.
We're going to have to... We will put out a tweet for you. We as in me and me.
Say, who else is running the account?
Yeah. But, no, you have a good birthday. So
thank you.
We are both... No problem. We are both very excited for the PS5, for all the games, and Spider-Man Miles Morales. So... Thank you guys so much for joining us. This is just a short episode. So, once again, my name is Alec. You can follow me at _the_smart_Alec on Twitter.
And I'm Brian. You can follow me at RedOverviews on Twitter.
If you want to follow our podcast on Twitter, you can go to @LOTE_podcast. If you want to follow on Comics Ground on Twitter, you can go to @OnComicsGround. And if you go to our website, we post daily reviews, news, editorials, and all that jazz. So, thank you so much for joining us, for talking about... the PS5 and Spider-Man Miles Morales. We will see you guys in our commentary track for Amazing Spider-Man. Bye.
Bye.